Hey again, Kings fans. My name is Rawnsley and welcome to the second of our 4 off-season updates for summer 2018. It was a busy month of June for the Powell River Kings and the BCHL as a whole. Several changes on and off the ice for both the organization and the league, and we're going to tackle it all right here in case you missed anything through the calendar month of June. Now, if you missed our first update, which was for May 2018, you can watch it at the link in the description that goes along with this video. Now, on a league level, the BCHL now has a new commissioner. Chris Hebb is in charge of the BC Hockey League, taking over from John Grisdale. Hebb joins the BCHL after time as an executive with both Orca Bay Sports and Entertainment in Vancouver, along with Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment in Toronto. More recently, though, Hebb has served as president for Starting 5 Media Consulting. Now, that's a company which advises sports teams and organizations on business strategy and best practices for development. You can read the full release with regards to the hiring of Hebb as the new commissioner by the BCHL. It's down in the links posted with this video. Now, early June saw the league's annual general meeting where several rule changes along with the 2018-19 schedule were finalized. Announced on June 19th were a couple of major rule changes pertaining to both icing and overtime. Beginning in September, the BCHL will now observe hybrid icing just like the National Hockey League, with the race to the puck determined by the face-off dots, not the goal line, and not automatic as it had been in years past. Also, in a move to mimic the NHL, the BCHL's overtime format is changing. The league will now move direct to a 5-minute 3-on-3 session if scores are tied after 60. If a game winner isn't found after 65 minutes, teams will move to a 3-player shootout with more if necessary to determine a game winner. In short, no more ties. More information on both the changes are again available in the links below this video. Now, finally from the AGM was the drafting of the 2018-19 schedule, and in the weeks following it got finalized and eventually released on June the 29th. It sees the Kings begin the defense of their Island Division Championship from last season against the Victoria Grizzlies on Saturday, September the 8th at the Hap Parker Arena. Other big nights on the calendar include the Kings visiting Prince George on October 11th in a rematch of last year's BCHL semi-final series that saw the Spruce Kings advance in 5 games. The return leg of the BCHL Battle Royale will be in Powell River on November the 16th. Now, the defending RBC Cup National Championship winning Chilliwack Chiefs, they're visiting the following night on November the 17th, while the defending BCHL champion Wenatchee Wild will kick off 2019 in Powell River January 4th at the Hap Parker Arena. The full schedule for all 58 games, actually 56 games, is available at powellriverkings.com. 2 are missing. Those are both from the showcase that has yet to be announced. Look for that in the coming days, the coming weeks here in July. Now, a little bit closer to Powell River, there was plenty of news featuring both current and former players, and probably first and foremost is the team making a big 3-player trade, acquiring 2000-born defenseman Mason Snell from the Wellington Dukes of the Ontario Junior Hockey League. Now, going back the other way to Wellington are defenseman Callum Volpe, forward Nick Abbott, and future considerations. For the Kings, they get a big piece to their puzzle. Snell was nominated as the top defenseman at the 2018 Royal Bank Cup in Chilliwack, where his Dukes lost in the eventual championship game to Chilliwack. He's a commit to Penn State for the 2019-20 season and was ranked 173rd by NHL Central Scouting for last year's entry draft. His name, however, wasn't selected. Now, Snell brings with him a lot of skill, a lot of confidence, and a lot of postseason experience to a Powell River team. Unfortunately, the Kings lose both Volpe and Abbott. Volpe, a force for the Kings on the blue line for 2 seasons, a leader both on and off the ice. Volpe was named the Kings Community Award recipient for the 2017-2018 season for his work in and around the Powell River area. Now, Abbott's rookie campaign last year marred by a lower body injury. However, the Bonavista Newfoundland product found some confidence and found some form down the stretch, potting a couple of goals, and it's safe to say both Volpe and Abbott will be missed in Powell River, and the Kings certainly wish them well in Wellington with the Dukes. Now, some Kings alumni also made a bit of news in the last couple of weeks, and something as most recent as July 1st as well. As of this recording, 5 former Kings are at NHL development camps. Ryan Scarfo with the Ottawa Senators, Matt Cairns is in Edmonton with the Oilers, Jared Lukasevich is skating with the Canucks, while Adam Brubaker is with the New York Islanders. Finally, Tristan Mullen down with the San Jose Sharks. More potentially to be added, and good luck to all 5 currently, along with any others that join later this month. Finally, sticking with the alumni and sheeting a little bit into July, Daniel Carr has signed a 1-year deal with the Vegas Golden Knights of the National Hockey League. Carr was an unrestricted free agent following the expiration of his contract with the Montreal Canadiens, where he'd spent 4 years at both the NHL and AHL level. Carr famously scored his first NHL goal on his first shot on his first shift against Carolina back in December of 2015. A couple of other signings could be coming, as both defenseman Matt Bodie and goaltender Sean Maguire are coming off pro deals. We'll see what happens with both of those players in the coming weeks. That is it for June 2018, and again, you can find out more about anything I've spoken about in the section, the comments below this video. Stay tuned to PowellRiverKings.com for information as it becomes available through the summer months. We'll talk to you at the start of August to recap July 2018. Enjoy the sunshine and summer on the Sunshine Coast. Bye now.